Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Jenna. I'm here to talk about using bleach. Yep, you know what's up, guys. So as you coming in, make sure you share this video. Also, if you are brand new, go ahead and put up a number 81. Yep. It is what it is. Yeah, we're back. Alright guys, so I'm gonna let you guys come in. As you come in, please make sure you share the video. Share the video. My share goal is only 30, so let's get 30 shares in here. Or we're gonna talk about my favorite subject, which is use bleach to clean, clean that stuff, y'all. It is what it is. This is a well-kept secret. A lot of people don't know anything about it, y'all. Don't know nothing about it. So I come on this platform to help you guys see that there is a way to deal with odor right from your home. But we're going to hit two spots today. We're going to talk about the diet. There is a certain diet, y'all, that causes odors. And then we're going to talk about just the physical aspect of using bleach on your body to kill bacteria, because that's ultimately where odors come from. It is bacteria. Okay, guys? All right, so let's go. Love her dearly, but she's predictable. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. You gotta get real groovy with this, or
exactly,
because I literally been off of here for 5 days, and I'm like, you're still using my stuff to, like, girl, you've been live like every day, like,
Exactly.
like, let this old little mama come in here and try. Okay. Alright guys, let's go ahead and share. We have 5 shares. Let's get up to 10 shares. 10 shares. Once we're at 10 shares, I'm going to get started. This video is also brought to you by the STARS program. The STARS button is located right there. If you feel that you love the information or you love my videos, please feel free to contribute. You don't have to know me to contribute. You just go ahead and hit the star button and give at least 200 stars, and once I see that, I will shout you out. Also, you will be invited to a private stars group where basically we will notify you every time I go live, because I go live at different times. So sometimes, a lot of us, we lose touch because of different situations. So guys, the stars will pay you back. All right, guys, let's get some more shares. We have 11 shares. All right, so let's get 200 stars. Once we get 200 stars, I will get into the video. So who is going to be brave enough to go ahead and give 200 stars? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Where do you guys think that odors come from? Feminine odor in specific, but why do you think somebody may have an odor? Let's talk about it. Guys, continue to share the video. Continue to share the video, y'all. Yes, I am curling my locks. I want my locks to be curled. Why do you think that people... Thank you, Miss LaWanda, for sharing. Why do you think people have odor problems? Let's talk about it. Keep hitting that share button, y'all. Keep hitting that share button. Why do you think so, babe?
Why do people have odor problems?
Yeah, like, what are they doing?
It's what they're not doing, I think.
Hey, Miss Monique, thank you so much for the 200 stars. We can get into the video. Okay, awesome. So, I am, first of all, let me put my site up. Admin, can you please put the site up so we can go ahead and get started and let them know what I do. I am a holistic counselor. I don't like the word counselor. I'm a practitioner. Holistic practitioner, meaning I practice holistic. Thank you, Miss Ann, for the 200 stars. And so what I do is I teach people how to take care of themselves in the most holistic way possible through herbs, food, and just basically spiritual health. That's basically what we do. So if you're interested in that type of thing, please make sure you join my holistic counselor. That community is a special community that I actually have developed for people who want to take a holistic approach to whatever it is. High blood pressure, diabetes, fibroids, I mean literally any type of situation you're going through, there is a way that you can handle it in a natural way. Okay, so let's talk about it. The reason why people have odors, to be honest, the bottom line is bacteria. I want to make sure you guys are hearing me. All right, so go ahead and hit the heart buttons if you can hear me. Also, I'm at 11 shares. Let's go ahead and share some more. Let's get up off the 11 shares. I know it seems like I'm being a little bossy, but I have to, guys, because I have the type of voice where you guys will get enamored in what I'm saying, and you guys will think that this is a classroom, and it really isn't. I really do need your participation for my videos to do well. So please, let's go ahead and see who's going to hit that share button real quick. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to be patient and see if we can get 5 more shares. But yeah, bacteria. Somebody go ahead and type that up. Bacteria is where that odor is coming from. So if you're a woman who has an odor, whether it be once or twice a month or every day or once in a blue moon, just know that you're full of bacteria. Okay, so go ahead and type that up. Bacteria. So what happens when we get bacteria? Well, you start to have odors, you start to become toxic, you start to just do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk about some things that leads to these problems. Number one that I feel that leads to odors is not going to the bathroom. And I'm not just talking about number 2, I'm talking about number 1. You have to completely, constantly rinse your body out from toxins. It builds up over time. Literally every day we become toxic by the foods that we eat, by the thoughts that we think. Just a lot of things, guys, makes us toxic. So we have to basically completely almost purge on a daily basis. The way that I do that is I drink my water all the time. In my group, we're doing a weight loss series this month where basically on a daily basis I teach them how to lose weight. No matter where you are, we all probably can stand to lose some weight and lose some water weight and lose some food that's trapped in our guts. Guys, continue to share, guys. Continue to share. If you're brand new, please put up a number 81. We're talking about feminine odor. So yeah, bacteria. So basically when you have a lot of bacteria, guys, I have these shades on, not because they're cute, because these bright lights are just not cute for me, okay? And I don't want to overstimulate my eyes, so I like to have the shades on. So if you don't like women with shades on or you think something's wrong, here are my eyes. You can see them.
Thank you guys for the shares. Let's see the shares coming through. We have 15 shares, guys. Guys, continue to share.
So I drink water throughout the day. I even have an app now. The app reminds me every 45 minutes to drink water. I've been doing this lately and I've been losing weight. I've been feeling great. I've been feeling energetic. But yeah, not going to the bathroom causes a lot of odors, okay? Also, dehydration. So this is what's tying in with the water. If you're not drinking water, ladies, you're not able to have that self-cleaning mechanism in which that we all claim that we have. Do you guys think that we self-clean? Let me know. If so, go ahead and put up a number 43. Do you feel that the woman's intimate area self-cleans? Let's talk about it. In my opinion, yes, if giving the correct foods. But due to the fact that we drink coffee, we eat sugar like it's going out of style, we don't sleep, we are a little too activious. Yeah. We have too many activities with other people, if you will. Our clothes are too tight, and we're using all kinds of different soaps and contraptions to keep ourselves clean. I don't think it's self-cleaning anymore. You have to understand, if you're using soaps and suppositories, and steams and all of this stuff that they're promoting to us nowadays, it's telling our bodies to not. Guys, we are 17 shares. Let's get to 20 shares. 3 more shares. That's all I need is 3 more shares for now. And then I'll tell you another thing. So as you guys are sharing, thank you so much. Admin will tell you thank you as well if they see you. But basically, if you constantly are using all of these artificial things to clean yourself with, it's telling your body that it doesn't have to do what it does naturally. Okay, so one thing, ladies, if you have a lot of And I know it's probably going to be some mixed feelings about this. Guys, hit the star button. Let's get to 800. Right now I'm at 400 stars. If you find the information awesome, please go ahead and hit the star buttons. The star buttons helps me to be able to come to you guys and share this video with you guys. So I do have a whole group where they actually purchase my services, but this video is for information and to let you guys know what I do, so you guys could have that choice to become a part of the private community. But the stars does help me out. I'm one of those people who are not going to be ashamed of asking you guys for stars, because I work hard, I do what I need to do, and I feel like I deserve stars. So if you find it in your heart to go ahead and donate to this video, it will be well appreciated. Okay, but after I said all that, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? What was I saying, y'all? What was I saying, babe? Just tell me something to say. I don't have to, I mean, really.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, you were talking about,
Okay, so you guys are probably going to have mixed reviews on this, but when a woman discharges too much, okay, discharge is a sign that something is not correct. Just like you have to look at it. Thank you for the 21 shares. My goal is 30 shares, guys. So I need 9 more shares, and I would have actually gotten my goal. At 1,000 stars, which I'm at 400 stars right now, I'm going to start talking about the bleach method, but I'm going to do that once we get to 1,000 stars. So all I need is probably 3 more people to give 200 stars, and we're definitely going to talk about the bleach. But yeah, so if you are a woman who has a lot of discharge is a sign that something is not doing well. Thank you, Miss Tanya, for the 200 stars. Thank you. And remember that you'll get invited into the stars group if you ever want to, or okay, just make sure you check your notifications after the video is over. But yeah, if you are discharging a lot, you have to look at it as a runny nose. Like, if your eye was running, wouldn't you think something is wrong? If your nose was running, wouldn't you think something is wrong? So if that area is constantly running to the point where you have to use liners, or you have to, you have to run to the restroom every 5 minutes and things of that nature, then honey, something's going on. We're at 600 stars. Thank you so much, Miss Janae. We need 200. I'm sorry, we're at 800. Okay. We need 1 more person to give 200 stars, guys, and we're going to be at 1,000, guys. Thank you so much, which is my goal, okay? I need 6 more shares to get to my 30 shares goal, and I also need 200 more stars to get to my 1,000 stars goal. Okay, keep hitting those heart buttons. Everybody who just wants to be a silent partner here, go ahead and hit the heart buttons, because you contribute to my video as well. So sharing, commenting, giving stars, and hitting those emotions helps the video, guys. All right, it really does, and I appreciate you guys. All right, unfortunately, I kind of forgot what I was talking about.
The bodies are self-cleaning.
Oh yeah, so basically, when you're constantly discharging, if you will, that's just basically saying something is up, and maybe you're gonna get an infection or things like that. What do you guys think about that? Thank you. We're at 1,000 stars, so we're definitely gonna talk about that bleach method. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that women should discharge on a daily basis? Okay, it's amount. Now, I'm going to tell you, when you discharge on a daily basis, you're losing out on key nutrients in the body, okay? You have to understand, all the moisture that we have in our bodies is water, it's nutrients and things like that. Even when you have heavy cycles, ladies, every month, every time you're on your cycle and you have heavy periods, you are becoming dehydrated, because our blood is 75% water. So just imagine, basically, you're having heavy cycles, you're bleeding all of these days, and then all of a sudden you become dehydrated. And that's another reason why us ladies have all of these odors, because you're highly dehydrated. When you're highly dehydrated, you're not able to clean out. Bacteria starts to flourish. Did you guys get that? If you got that, said I got it. We need 1 more share. 1 more share, guys. That's all I need, is 1 more share. And I will get to my 30 share goal. Okay, guys? So what am I ultimately saying? I'm saying that you're dehydrated. So basically, having discharge, a lot of discharge is going to lead you to dehydration. And dehydration leads to odors. So we have to constantly, if you're a person, a woman who discharges a lot, you have to replenish your body constantly with water. Okay? That way, eventually, that problem should cease. It shouldn't be where you're constantly doing that, because that's a problem. The only time that you should be a little bit whatever is around ovulation, and that is just basically a different time, because our bodies will produce certain things so we can be more conducive to conceive. But other than that, and that's usually just a day or two, it's not like the whole month. So if you start to learn your bodies, ladies, you won't need all of this birth control pills that are constantly, hindering us. I don't know if you guys agree with that. If you agree with that, go ahead and say I agree. But birth control pills, yes, they're there for a purpose, but unfortunately everybody cannot deal with the side effects of birth control. Now this is my portion that I'm going to ask you, do you have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to take a quick break real quick.
Okay, guys, type up your questions. We're very interactive on here, so feel free to type them up.
Thank you so much, guys. I got to my share goal. Thank you so much. But just because I got to the share goal doesn't mean don't share. Does anybody have any questions?
Okay, someone seems to think that when you eat something, that you smell like what you eat, especially seafood.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I get asked that every video. Who asked that? What was their name?
Miss Libre.
Huh?
Miss Libre.
Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Do you think that what we eat that's what causes odors? Well, I had just said what causes odors is bacteria. Okay? So it's not necessarily the food that you eat. It's just basically, well, let me say this.
Full of,
If you eat fish, you're not going to smell like fish. Okay? Whoever made that up, that's different. However, seafood to me is crab, shrimp, and all of that. That's what I consider seafood. I think that's the American way of seafood. Mm-hmm. Salmon to me is not necessarily seafood. I eat salmon all the time, and I don't have that type of odor. The reason why, if you have shrimp or if you have crab or anything like that, and you may start to have an odor, is because, to be honest, that's nothing but fungus. It's not made for our bodies. I mean, it's biblical. You're not supposed to eat anything like that. They're scavengers of the sea. They eat dead things. If you really knew about the foods that you eat, you may not want to eat that. So that's one thing, no, I don't think you should eat. But to each his own, because a lot of people love seafood, right? So I ain't going to sit here and talk against it, But as for me and mine, we don't eat it. Anybody else have any questions? Go ahead and share the video. We're going to get into the bleach method in a little bit. Keep sharing, because somebody will definitely benefit from this information. Guys, keep giving stars. See how when I stop asking for stars, the stars stop coming. I want you to, guys, when you see my video, I want you to look at that darn button as a contribution, because I say at least 10,000 words during my videos, and I know that I help at least one person on this video. I do. And so every time I help you and I give you a golden nugget or a gem, you should pay for it by going and giving me some stars. It is what it is. I cannot charge for a live video. I would if I could, but because I can't, the star buttons helps me. So even though I know everybody in here cannot give stars, somebody in here can give some stars. Okay, all right. Does anybody have any questions? So let's talk about this, guys. Should you steam? Should you use filtration systems? Should you use any type of insertions in that area? What do you guys think? I just want to know what you guys think before I tell you what I know. What do you guys think? keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them up. Because of the donations today, I'm able to answer a few questions as much as I can on here. If you missed anything, watch the replay. Okay, I can't go back. I can't repeat.
Okay, Miss Lever said no, you shouldn't. Miss Jackie said naturally no.
No. And so if you're a natural girl, like myself, I'm a natural girl, meaning I try not to do too many things that are, what everybody else is doing. I kind of let my body kind of do what it does. No, you shouldn't. So if you're a woman who wants to look into that and say, hey, let me go ahead and get these insertions and things like that, after this video, hopefully that you'll rethink that. The reason being, first and foremost, guys, we don't know where this stuff is made. This stuff is made in a lab. It's made in a factory. It's very dirty. I mean, unless you sanitize it, which a lot of people don't. A lot of people do not sanitize anything. You're not going to sanitize a pearl. You're not going to necessarily do that. You're not going to sanitize a nozzle that's on a darn dish. You're just going to go ahead and just whatever. Just on that basis, you shouldn't do it. It's plastic. Plastics are very detrimental, guys. That's one thing, if you can help it, to not have in your system plastic, because the chemicals in plastic mimics estrogens, and estrogens can cause other problems and things like that. I mean, I'm getting real meticulous in this information because I try to make my videos different. So if you are a repeat, it's not like you heard me say that before. I like to make it very conducive for everybody, my new people as well as my returns. All right, guys, so I know I've never said that, but just basically that environment is supposed to be free of anything. And so don't do that. So the way that you're supposed to ultimately cleanse yourself, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is water. Water is a vehicle of health, a vehicle of oxygen, a vehicle of cleanliness. And we drink the water, and then it allows our bodies to kind of do. It's like, basically, water is like the button that gets this body to work. So if you're finding that you're getting a lot of yeast infections or you're getting a lot of UTIs, you're simply probably not drinking enough water. And what is enough water? What do you guys think? How many glasses of water should we drink? Or how much water should we drink on a daily?
Okay. Miss Jackie has a comment. She said...
Yeah. I read it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. And the thing about it with those contraptions, you can get kind of toxic shock syndrome. And it's because it is a chemical in it that does not agree with everybody. And so that's why you're not supposed to have it. And so you're not supposed to sleep in them. You're not supposed to leave them in for a long time. But if I had to tell somebody, I would just not do it. It also basically hinders the body. Yeah, you drink 8 glasses. That's probably why you're asking me earlier, what did I miss? You're hyper. 8 glasses went out with the bump, y'all. 1988. Guys, that's 1988. My Lord. I think that's why a lot of us are dehydrated. Yeah, that went out with the bump, y'all. Yeah, and that's enough I'm going to say with that. Okay. I just wanted to ask. I already knew that people are very dehydrated. Okay, let's get to this bleach method, shall we? Who in here has used bleach to cleanse themselves? Like, anybody? If so, just say me. Just say me. Yeah, a lot of people are walking around dehydrated.
I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, dehydrated.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what dehydrates us, okay? caffeine. So if you love coffee, you're very, very dehydrated. Just by default, you're dehydrated. If you like candies, if you like sweets, if you just basically eat a lot of carbs, things like that, you're dehydrated. If you eat dairy, more than likely you're dehydrated. And if you drink adult beverages, if you will, you're highly dehydrated. And that's a lot of people, okay? Fortunately, I don't do any of those. But I'm still dehydrated because I'm of a particular age and I have particular like health problems like diabetes, high blood pressure is going to make you dehydrated. Does that mean that you're going to stay dehydrated? No, because what you have to do is you have to physically drink water to compensate for that. If you are an active person, meaning you work long hours, nobody's giving me any stars. I'm being quiet. I'm going to get back to my bleach method because I did say 1,000 stars. We're going to talk about that. All right, so the bleach method, first and foremost, guys. How can you be holistic using bleach? That's not natural. It is. Everything that we use, even the drinking water we have, has chlorine in it. Honey, you would not want to swim in water, even though people may not be swimming, but one day you may come back and swim. But back in the day, we love swimming in blue water. Honey, what did you think that blue water was when you go to Six Flags, when you go to Hershey Park, when you go into a public pool? What you thought that blue was? You thought it was just food coloring? No, it's bleach. It is what it is. Chlorine is in our drinking water. Otherwise, we would have diphtheria. Yeah, diphtheria. That's something people don't even get today because we put chlorine in our water. I mean, it kills parasites. It kills microorganisms. So, with that being said, there's nothing wrong with bleach. I put bleach in my clothes, especially if you go into the public laundromats, if you will. I would assume that you're putting a little bit of bleach in your water because those are communal tubs, and so you can get ringworms and different things like that. So I don't know if anybody is here using public, but I used to use public, and I never forget those days. My husband and I, we use bleach. There's nothing wrong with bleach, guys. Just because I'm holistic does not mean that I'm not Amish.
Right.
You know, and even the new Amish people today have electricity, guys. So no, I'm not riding around on a donkey and having my lights only by the dial outside. No, that's not how we live here. All right, guys. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get some bleach, and you're going to do about 2 tablespoons. So you'll actually get, if you have measuring spoons or whatever, go ahead, put in your measuring spoons, 2 tablespoons of bleach in your water, and then you're going to go ahead and put, the rest water, basically. So it's going to be a little bit of bleach. 2 tablespoons is nothing, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a little more, 2 tablespoons if you're nice, 3 tablespoons if you're nasty, if you get what I'm saying, because I don't know who I'm talking to. And some of y'all girls are nasty. You know what I'm talking about. You're going to need 3 tablespoons, okay? And this is not just for women. It's for men, too. Before you have any type of intimacy, I'm going to need you to hit that up, too, because they carry around a whole bunch of bacteria as well, okay? Yes, they do. Now, the difference between a man and a woman, of course, everything's on the outside for the man and everything's on the inside for the woman. But best believe that that man is inside of that woman, okay, if you get what I'm with. So what happens when he pull it out? What happens, baby? When he pulls it out?
Oh, okay.
Bacteria.
Bacteria.
And y'all men don't wash. Women, we are basically women, what we do is we usually wash and do what we need to do because that's what mama taught us. But men don't do that. Men go around from female to female to female with the same stuff, and then he gonna bring you something. So the thing about it is, if you don't know what your man doing, first and foremost, I have to say this: cover up. Cover up, honey. Y'all know what year it is. Cover up. But if everybody covered up, then I wouldn't be here. Somebody didn't cover up. That's how I got here. So I'm a grown woman. I know what's up. But still, he can love you all he want, but he still got bacteria. Make sure it's nice and clean before y'all enter any kind of intimacy.
Well, there's
this is why she's screaming she needs stars. oh, I don't need any stars, Naisha. And I'm not going to block you because I cannot afford to block you. As you can see, it's not a lot of people in here, and that's fine. Like I said, okay, before in the beginning of this video, and I usually don't repeat myself, but I will repeat this because you're trying to ruin my coin. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, times are hard. Okay, and if you see somebody like myself who is honest, working, and not hurting anybody, you should actually uplift somebody like myself who is helping people to clean themselves so they don't have the issues with odor. If you don't like this video, sweetie, you can hit the X button and leave. If you don't want to use bleach, that's up to you. I'm not here to tell you to use bleach. I'm here to share information. So basically what I'm going to tell you is eat the fish and throw away the bones. So whatever you don't like about my video, you could either sit here and watch, be quiet, or just leave. It's just that simple, because what you're doing is you're disturbing people who are actually here for information. That's what you're doing. And see, I'm taking 5 minutes out to let you have it, okay? So those stars, since you're going to talk about them stars, I'm going to ask somebody to go ahead and give me some stars right now because I'm giving real information. These stars is like anybody else on Facebook who has stars. Don't try and come here and ruin my coin because I ain't trying to ruin yours. You know, people got a lot of nerve. Okay? Ain't no shame in my game. The stars help me out. It is what it is. Hello, what they say? Tell the truth and shame the devil. You're right. Lucifer. I'm watching that, by the way. Lucifer. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Lucifer. Okay. So, yeah. Like I said, 2 tablespoons of bleach if you're nice, and 3 tablespoons if you're nasty. Okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to fill the rest of water. This is something I'm putting on my hair, y'all, so I can go ahead to the person who said, what's the solution in the bottle? It ain't bleach, sis. Even though I was talking about bleach and water, that's not what they use. I don't know why it's blue. But this is my little stuff I put on my hair so I can curl the hair, okay? Does anybody have any questions? Yeah! People be... Well, I can't say that. Yeah, I can. People blow me. Can I say that? Can we talk? People be blowing me. They, you know what Andrew.
Yeah, they get on your nerves. I know.
Thank you, Miss Shanika. We at the 1400 stores. Don't be trying to ruin my coins. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Anybody have any questions about what I'm saying? You ain't silenced her, did you?
No.
Yeah, because I need the views. I don't block people anymore. That's not what I do. Why? Because I love everybody. I need good, bad, and different. I don't care who watches me. But if you don't agree with what I'm saying, roll bounce. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I try not to block anymore because I'm trying to get more views. You know what I mean? But be respectful. Be respectful. I ain't coming on nobody else's video trying to ruin their dollar, trying to ruin their whatever they got going on. And I don't agree with everybody I watch, but I let them do what they do because that's how they feed their family. Don't do that. Don't block your blessing because you're trying to be a troll. Don't do it. Because this is real life, baby. You get what I'm saying? Might be entertainment to you, but this is my job. This is what I do. I'm a holistic counselor, holistic practitioner. I come on here all the time and go live and do what I do and get my clients and get what I need, baby. So don't do that. Don't even ruin because, honey, I'm backed up by the Most High. And people who mess with me, they usually pan within 1 year. I swear, everybody who did me dirty, all the salons I worked at, I went by them same salons and they closed. And now, what we going through, everybody going through something. So, honey, don't mess with me. Don't do that. And that's for anybody, you know what I mean? Don't mess with God's children. Okay? So if you God's child right now, hit that heart button. Right? It is what it is. I ain't got to do nothing because my father got me, honey. Honey, he said, vengeance is mine. Okay? So I ain't got to wish no bad on nobody because God got me, honey. It is what it is. See? I'm going to put my shades on that one. Okay. So with the bleach, do we do it in a bath? Thank you, Miss Libre. So I myself, I don't take baths. I don't believe in taking baths. Not putting down people who take baths. That is your right. I don't do that because I just never like the fact that you're washing in the same stuff. You get what I'm saying?
I got it.
Oh, Ann Fleming, why are you so shady, girl? Let me block her.
And she's in our Stars Only group.
Well, kick her out.
Okay.
Kick her butt out right now.
Okay.
She gave stars doing this video.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care if you give stars or not, baby. If you shady 1 minute, honey, it's like you didn't give those stars. It is what it is. So you won't be back. It is what it is. Now, I say I don't block people, but I block people like her. Don't be trying to be a sheep in wolf's clothing. Okay? Or wolf in sheep's clothing. What the heck is it, Biggie?
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Now, don't be trying to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Whatever it is. Alright, what was we saying? Oh yeah, I don't take baths. So the same thing I said, basically, you're gonna put in your bath water, you're gonna put at least you're gonna put a you feel me on that? Okay. Whatever it is, because this thing is delayed. You're gonna go ahead and put some let me let y'all laugh. Let me let everybody laugh first so we can get back in track, because y'all good? Are we good, y'all? Huh? Are we good? Can we continue? I'm trying to answer the lady who was asking about the darn bleach in the bath water. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and you're going to put 2 tablespoons if you're nice, 3 tablespoons if you're nasty, okay? That's my darn, little prescription, because y'all know who you are. You know how many baby daddies you got. You know how many people you with every week. You know who it is. You know what you be doing on a daily basis. So if you want them people like Cardi and you got WAP, as they call it, I'm 39 years old. What is a WAP? I know what it is. Don't type it up, okay? But what's a WAP? Now, if you got a WAP, W-A-P, honey, you gonna need 4 tablespoons of bleach. That's what you're going to do. So all of my WAPs up here, W-A-P. Let me see if somebody brave enough to say they got a WAP. Now, if you got a WAP, more than likely you eating bad food, you sleeping around, you ain't doing this bleach method, okay? So WAP, don't let the WAP fool you, baby. WAP means you ain't clean and you out there, baby. That's what a WAP, because I got a drop. That's what I got. Drop. Okay, meaning the whole day is dry up until it's ready to get started, and then it's a drop. Okay, so it's a D-R-A-P. That's what I got. So who in here got a drop, and who in here got a WAP? Let's see. All right, guys, go ahead. Tell them to share.
Guys, make sure you share this broadcast out and let everyone know we're now live.
I got a drop.
If you're new, say hello so we can get to know you guys. We're very interactive on here. This is Jenna. She's a holistic counselor, so feel free to ask your health questions.
Anybody else have any questions so far? Did you kick her out of my group?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a drop. That's what I got. Because I don't need to have a WAP. That went out back in the WAP days. That was back in the 80s. That we used to do the WAP. That went back. That was, That ain't cute. That ain't cute. Back then, okay. But now, it's dry. And that's how it's supposed to be. Because my body is nice and clean. It's not constantly wanting to clean nothing out. Because I'm on the, I don't eat pork. I don't eat sugar. I don't do all that stuff. So my body doesn't constantly feel like it's got to cleanse out. Because if it constantly has to cleanse out, ladies, that means it's something you're placing in your body that your body doesn't agree with. Okay? So that's what we gonna promote. We gonna promote a drop, not a WAP. Okay? And let me let you little ladies know. That darn song, There's Some in This House, what year that come out? Babe?
Oh, that's an old song.
That's an old song.
Yeah.
Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion ain't doing nothing. Honey, we was talking about There's Some in This House back in 1989, baby. That's old as time.
Yeah.
Y'all think y'all doing something. Honey, we had Lil' Kim. We had Foxy Brown. We had Trina. They the originals. All this other stuff is over the top. And this is why y'all got them WAPs. Because y'all are not eating clean. And it's causing your body to overstimulate itself. Because the only time you need a WAP is when it's time to do the WAP. If you get what I am saying. You should not just be walking around dripping like a faucet that needs to be fixed. That's just not what we gonna do. Okay? I'm trying to educate you. I'm 39 years old. And honey, back in the day, we used to call them type of girls fishy woo-woo. Fishy woo-woo. This is back when we used to do hand claps back in the day. Fishy woo-woo. It ain't you, but it's you. Think you bad? I will kick your tail, your underarms, your in between. Ooh, girl, you killing me. One thing, two thing. That's what we used to do back in the day. So if you fishy woo-woo, baby, and you got that WAP, you know what's going after that WAP. It's called fishy woo-woo. So I'm just letting y'all know. Letting y'all know. Y'all ain't saying nothing but a word. And anybody who agree with that song, you need bleach. That's the end of my darn video. I think I dropped the mic on that. I saw that video. Oh my gosh. No wonder these kids are all over the place. That is disgusting. Alright guys, anybody got any questions? Sorry to bust y'all bubble. But it's been done. Ain't that right?
Yes.
Sorry to bust your bubble. But it's been done. And Lil' Kim did it much better. Lil', come on now. That stuff now is raunchy. I ain't even let my husband... Look, I ain't let my husband see that. And he ain't gonna see it because I know the history of his cell phone. And if I see that in his history, we gonna have some. But I mean, to be honest, it's like
you used to show me videos.
I ain't show you that video though.
No.
I ain't look. That's back when I ain't know no better. You know what I mean? Like I used to be appalled. Like, look at this. But I'm like, no, I ain't gonna put no temptation in front of my man. You feel me? And it's like it's just nasty. Like the video's nasty. Like I wouldn't even care if you watch it because it's nasty. You wouldn't marry a Cardi B.
No.
It is what it is. That stuff is just, it's raunchy. It's raunchy. And I'm like, ugh. But guess what? It got 50 million views in 2 days. On YouTube. So somebody like it, don't they?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Young people.
Yeah. It is what it is. Guys, if y'all don't have any more questions, thank y'all for watching me. Thank you so much to all of my star givers. Thank you to Miss Naisha. Thank you so much to Ann Flemings. Because I know you still in here, chick. You know, when they say they about to leave, they ain't about to leave Jenna because Jenna got too much to say. Y'all don't leave Jenna. You just try to say that to ruin the flow, but you can't ruin something that you ain't got control over, because I got control over my videos at all times. It is what it is. So you can say whatever, because all I'm gonna do is take what you said, make a joke of it, make you look like you fill in the blank, you know. If you late, then watch the replay. I don't mean no harm, but I don't repeat myself, y'all. I don't mean no harm. So if you came in late, just check out the replay, y'all. Okay? I said everything. Anybody else have any questions other than that darn bleach method? Because I ain't answering nothing else. Okay? Anybody in here got fibroids? Anybody? During this pandemic, I don't have time for the foolery. Yeah. Girl, bye.
Yeah, no, she's saying we don't have time for the foolishness.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. During this pandemic, back in 88, back in 72, and 2040, I still ain't gonna have time for the foolery. It is what it is. But, I mean, having a little fun here and there keeps the keeps the body going, y'all. Y'all need to have fun. Don't take everything so serious. Because I'm going to break you down real quick into my video. Because I don't take stuff serious. Do I, babe?
Nope.
No, I don't get... Man, I see people go live and people who much bigger than me, meaning got many more goddamn followers, many more goddamn people who watch them, and they got depression. And they got all these problems because people come on their videos and call them names. Honey, you got to be confident within yourself. Everybody got flaws. Anybody who do live videos, everybody got flaws. So even if they talking about your flaws, guess what? They got flaws too. You just don't see them because they watching you. You ain't watching them. You know what I mean? So people call me all kinds of names and talk about everything, but I don't care. Because this how I darn live, you know, right? This my job. I'm going to let them kick me off of my job. Right, babe?
Exactly. No.
That's not what we going to do. Fibroids running the family.
Yeah, she's talking about parties being made and all that.
Oh yeah, I just watched it because if enough people talking about it, like I'm sure right now, some people probably left my video to go and see what WAP was all about. That's just what happens. I'm sure, Miss Jackie, you ain't got time for it, but I know for a fact you gonna go on YouTube right now and see what the heck Jenna's talking about. Don't sit here and act like you're not girlfriend. But once you see it, honey, you only need to see that one time. Because I felt violated. I felt completely violated. What the heck am I looking at?
It shouldn't be on public, on YouTube.
It shouldn't be. It should have age restrictions on it.
Yeah.
You know, because children's on there. But children see a lot. Children are not the same.
Yeah.
It's not like it was when we were growing up. It is what it is. Y'all see too much. People see too much. It's things as an adult that I don't like seeing. You know? Mm-hmm. So we got to protect our children from all that overt stuff that they put on, you know. People talk about R. Kelly. Let's talk about Cardi. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Exactly. That's so it's like women. Well, that's great. So I'm talking to somebody different.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but I'm a content creator, so I had to watch it because I want to talk about it. But it is what it is. People talk about R. Kelly. Right? Yeah. But they need to talk about Cardi.
Oh yeah,
they let women get away with everything. Women are predators too. And then the way they do it is they do it through their bodies. You're showing too much. You don't know who's watching. You get what I'm saying? And it's very, women, don't get me started. I'm not going to talk about that. It is what it is. It's like
they should. Everybody should be bound by the same rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fair. Yeah.
Sure is.
Okay.
If you're brand new, guys, put up a number 81. If you're a newbie, if you are someone who's been here before, put up 100, huh?
Okay, so, Miss Gwen, I believe her name is Miss Gwen, said that she has fibroids, and let's see.
Okay, so to my people with fibroids, how long have you had fibroids? I help women with fibroids too. Yes, I do. Like if you're a person who has fibroids, not running a family, but you're actually dealing with fibroids, I actually help people deal with fibroids and help them to heal themselves without having to get all of those procedures and things like that. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you go and you join. Check out the link, join, and then I can do a consultation with you and we go from there. We'll go from there. Who is this? Miss Jackie. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie. I appreciate those 200 stars. Thank you so much. Yep. Now, this might look old school to y'all, but when they come out, they look so nice, don't they, Biggie? Yeah, I like to curl my hair. Anybody have any questions or anything? We're just chilling out now. I've done my video already. But yeah, we gotta watch what goes in our children's thing. And the thing about it is, who in here is sending their children to school? If you have that choice, Are you sending your children to school? Hi, Michelle. Or are you going to homeschool? Because if you're homeschooling your children, guys, that's not like an easy way. You guys have to take that seriously. So if you don't know how to ultimately do that, then get better at it by practicing. You get what I'm saying? Because now we're respecting teachers. Teachers have a very important job, don't they?
They do.
And so what are you guys doing? Are you going to homeschool? If you have the choice. Some people don't have the choice. But if you're going to homeschool, or are you going to let them go to school? Yeah. You know, I think virtual school is the best.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's safe, guys. I really do. There was this picture that went around. I guess somebody posted it on social media, where everybody was in this school and they didn't have masks on and it was crowded or something like that. I don't know if you guys, I think it was in Atlanta. And the kids were not wearing masks. Children don't follow directions. They really don't. And you have to understand too, let's talk about the mask real quick for the people that's in here for just checking me out. I'll give you this little tidbit. Our whole bodies works on oxygen, okay? If we didn't have air, we would not live. And that's why it's very important not just to hydrate yourself to drink water, but also to transport oxygen through the body. And so basically when we have to wear a mask, which is a requirement, guys, I'm not telling you not to wear one, because indeed my family, we wear one. But just understand that when you have masks on, which that's what children are going to have to wear in the schools, that is blocking oxygen from their minds and their brains. And so children already have some type of issues now with ADHD and PTSD and autism and all of that now. And so the masks are going to perpetuate those problems. So they don't need to be in the schools if they're not able to breathe efficiently, if you will, because that's going to cause more problems. That's going to cause more arguments and fights and issues in the schools. It's also going to put the teachers at risk. You know how many teachers are actually going to quit and resign? And this world is really changing, guys. It's really never going to go back to the year before this. It's just never going to do that. And so you guys got to put that in your mind. You know, this puts me in the mind of, it's biblical, of Lot.
Oh.
Okay? And they were in the town of Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Lord told Lot not to look back. So everybody who's trying to look back and say, look, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to go back and act as if, you're not going to make it, if you will. I don't know who that's for, but you're not going to make it. I made a vow to my family and I said, you know what, we're going to just go ahead and we're going to follow what the rules, okay? This is another story in the Bible about the angel of death, you know, and so everybody who did not put the blood of the lamb over their door, they died. It is what it is. I mean, so we are in the biblical times, guys. So you have to follow the rules. You have to do what's best. You have to follow your right mind. And so you can survive this, because we don't know how long this is going to go on. We don't know, but we do know this, that it's never going to go back to where it was. We're going to forever be changed. So the people who understand that are going to make it. And the people who don't understand that will not. Okay, right?
Yeah.
So, are you going to be a part of the people who are going to follow the rules? Wear your mask, wash your hands, don't eat out. Don't eat out in those restaurants, guys. You know how many temptations I've had? I've actually cooked every day for 7 months. And I usually take off at least a day for rest, and I order out, and I have not been able to do that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself in, because especially if you have pre-existing conditions, diabetes, high blood pressure, things like that, you are susceptible. I'm not going to say a particular age is more susceptible, because there's so many variations of this story. You have children who are getting it, you have older people who are not getting it. It's just, we don't know, right? Yeah. You're trying to pinpoint it to certain people. So do what you need to do. So everybody who is required to go out and do all of that, who was, what do they say, essential, do what you need to do. Understand that you're going to need more water, okay? So if you have to wear a mask all day at work, you're going to need more water. Take a guess why. See who's actually listening to me. Why is a person who wears a mask going to need more water? I just said it. See, this is like virtual school, guys. Right?
Yeah.
Why do you think they need more water?
We need more oxygen.
There you go.
Yeah. More oxygen.
Miss Jackie said, I missed something. This last school term, and I will be at home until I see the signs. And this is one of them, Miss Jackie. You may have to stay home forever. I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I mean, I have literally been home for 7-8 months. I have not really been out. I have not been out in the public. I feel like a vampire. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. And I said, one thing I said, that I will not put on weight. I said, I'm not going to put on this quarantine 40. I'm not going to do it in Jesus' name. I'm not going to do it. And I haven't. I've actually lost weight. I had to change my diet to the point where I will not put on weight. So I'm darn near. I've cut down my meat tremendously. I don't eat beef and pork. I've cut down my servings. I've increased my water intake. I still exercise. I read tremendously. I breathe. I sleep. My house is my haven. That's basically what it is. I have basically subconsciously and consciously reformed my mind to say, hey, things are not going to be the same. And I'm okay with that. Well, I have to be. And so the way that you keep your mind right and tight is to eat healthy. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I come on here, to basically help people to see that during this time you're going to have to make some decisions. And so when we eat foods that are bad for our bodies, it helps us to make bad decisions. When you're eating cleaner, when you're eating better, you think better. I mean, that's hands down. You can kind of fact check me on that. But if you're eating junk, you're going to get depressed. Like depression, guys. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but it's dehydration. A lot of our diseases that we are dealing with today are from dehydration. I'm not going to go too deep into that because that's my paid material. But it's like, the thing about it, I'm giving it to people because I'm like, it's not mine to really hold and say, ooh. But I just felt compelled to say that. Like, basically, if you are depressed, stop drinking. Drinking has gone way up. Bad foods have gone way up. Okay? Weight issues have gone way up. That's why I get my clients, because now my clientele has kind of increased because of the times that we're living in. So, with that being said, my load is getting heavy. But I like my mode of this because I do a holistic thing. So we treat the whole body. So if you're depressed, drink more water. I mean, our brains needs water. It needs oxygen. If you don't get those two things, it starts to atrophy. Okay? If you don't know what atrophy means, Google it. But that's what it tries to do. It starts to atrophy, and then all of our blood vessels become tight. So many people now are having strokes. They're having heart attacks. They're having all of that just being home, being sedentary, being fearful. You can't be fearful, guys. Just basically follow the rules, okay? If you're able to even listen to this, it means you're not a part of the numbers who didn't make it. You're not a part of the numbers that didn't make it. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't know if anybody actually got anything on here. I don't know, nor do I care at this moment. But as long as you're here, you're able to watch, it means that you have a chance to make things better. And so with that being said, you just have to follow the rules. Don't try to do your own thing. Don't try to be resistant. In my town, I have to wear a mask. Even to go outside the house, you have to have a mask on. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm like, I'm not going to be wearing a mask all day, so I stay my butt in the house. It is what it is, guys. Thank you so much. You're helping me. I just got to get... Yeah. So drink waters, guys. While I go live, I drink water while I go live because this is an activity. It's like I'm racing, you know? And so when I see people go live for hours, if you care for somebody and you see them go live and they're not drinking water, tell them to drink water. Okay? Help one, guys. Not even just on Facebook, but in real life. Like if you see people, if someone you care about, tell them to drink water, because we have so many diseases because our organs and our bodies become so highly dehydrated. And when you're dehydrated, that's when disease settle in. Does anybody have any questions, guys? Did I get any emails? If you actually went to the site and put your email in, I will be emailing you, asking you what type of health conditions you have. Once you go ahead and you pay your $40, $40 is for 1 month, guys. It's for 1 month of information. You have access to a holistic practitioner. I do herbal therapies. I tell you what to do. We're doing a weight loss thing now, so if you're wanting to lose a few pounds and things like that, it would be beneficial for you to join, because I help people lose 10 pounds. I think is the most easiest to lose initially, because that's mostly water weight and food weight. Okay, and so once you get that first 10 pounds, then people will start to notice your weight loss, guys. Don't expect your 1 pound to look like you lost 30, right? And the thing about weight loss, guys, is you want to do it for yourself, okay? You don't want to do it for anyone else. Do it for yourself. I want to lose weight, or I'm losing weight for myself so I can be better, so I can live longer, be here for my family. So the issues that I have, which is type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, does not increase and get worse. That's why I'm doing it. And with that being said, I'm not being fed by anybody else telling me I'm too big or whatever. That doesn't work. And so if somebody needs to lose weight, be nice about it. Tell them it's better for their health. Anybody who is overweight and they say they're fine and they're fine with it, they're lying. Your joints start to hurt. You start to become bloated. You have no kind of energy. It's just not good, guys. So anybody who's overweight saying I'm good, they're lying. They just don't know what to do and where to start. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for watching me so much. And if you're interested in any type of holistic help or services, make sure you go to myholisticcounselor.com and I can help you.